Hello and welcome back to the Other Scrolls for Oblivion and to Knoll Mountain, a peak not far from Bruma. Well, we can't see it because it's foggy. We have a mission to kill a Nord who is resting by that camp. He's said to be good with an axe, so it would make sense to take him out from afar. Unless that axe is a throwing axe, in which case we are in trouble. But throwing axes are not a thing in unmodded Oblivion. So, right, let's see, what have we got? I don't really think I need to boost my stats really for this. Right, let's check the quest. It's always good to know what's here. I've picked up my next contract from the dead drop in the hollowed out tree stump. I've been ordered to go to the campsite on Knoll Mountain and kill Havilstein Horblood, a savage Nord barbarian skilled in the use of the axe. Yep, that sure is right there. So, if we continue up this ridge, and if my light spell decides to go out, I decided to, while off camera from the last one, to basically spam Starlight and a couple of other low-level spells to get my mysticism and illusion up a little bit. Not that it matters because those are minor skills, so they won't affect my overall character level. But they will, over time, result in me being able to cast better mysticism and illusion spells. Okay. There's a dog there, and whoop. Havilstein Horblood is dead. I must now pick up my reward in the next contract at the dead drop located in an old chest that is sunk into the pool at the alien ruin of Normal. That's an oddly specific place. Does the dog see me? Dog or wolf? Yep, I think he does. Question is if he can get up here. I think he can. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, find a place to stand still, doggy. That will make you still for all eternity. Do I really have to take a... Oh, come on! Alright. There we go. That settled it. Redmore. Well... Grey rope. I thought he was a barbarian, not a monk, but... Let's see. Battle Axe of Winter. Why do you have two battle axes? Well... Nothing that indicated that he is an assassin. Alright, let's see. Normal. Where... I think I know what that is. That is essentially one where there is a small flooded, locked off area almost as soon as you enter. This is a bad position. And that's... Can I get up there? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try. Yeah! Come on. Yes, progress. So basically all you have to do is enter the place and... Sorry, someone was saying something on Discord, so I got a little distracted. All you have to do is basically enter the place, and you don't even have to go... Well, that's nice. You don't even have to go all the way to the bottom depth of it. You just have to enter the flooded area, and essentially there is nothing there. Ow. Yeah, maybe casting light isn't the best idea when you're stuck on the side of a mountain with the risk of falling and killing yourself. Just a suggestion. It's pretty steep here, isn't it? Yeah. I wish I could find a path that would make me feel a lot less unsafe. A path or a path, both will work in this situation. That looks promising. Oh, wait, is that just... Hit over the rock, come on. No, no, no. Get, come on, up, up. I said up, not down. Okay. That's as good as it's going to get. Alright. Now we just have to deal with whatever's on this path. My guess, bears. Maybe ogres, but definitely bears. This isn't mountain lion area, so I'd be surprised if they were up here. But ogres? Nah. They don't surprise me. Not in this area. Well, except when they do. But bears I'm definitely expecting. Ogres? I don't know. I'm high enough level for them to be around, but yep. Ogre. Oh, are you coming against me on a narrow walkway where you don't have any ranged weapons? Oh, shame. What a shame. Alright, you and me. Oi! You got longer reach than me. And he kills himself. Ha! I will never stop finding that hilarious. Because it always is. You think you land a mighty blow and then you end up feeling queasy at first. And then it gets worse. That's basically how it is. Or at least that's how I imagine it to be. Let's see. The most direct route would be to pretty much go straight south from here. Well, we can do that. Looks like a clearing. And down where there's vegetation. Unfortunately, vegetation also means nature faction, which means imps, will-o'-the-wisps, and spriggans. The will-o'-the-wisps are definitely the worst of that bunch. So with this direction, we might pass pretty much straight through Chainhall. Though we don't have any business there whatsoever. There's another path. Well, take it. Ooh, Minotaur! Not anymore, Minotaur. Oh, that's dealt with him. Is that a yes! Haha! Okay. A fork in the road, but our direction is straight south. Well, almost. Good. So, while this guy and some of the others did not have any indications that they are affiliated with the Dark Brotherhood, I still have my suspicions after killing that Khajiit in Bruma. As that guy literally had a book titled Brothers of Darkness, which essentially... Bear! Get in my line of fire. I don't have time for you, Fuzzy. Get out of here. Normally normally I would be upset that it stole my arrows, but I'm kind of been looking to get rid of them. Well, at least some of them. So, yeah, it's a giga. Oh, he was alive. Well, whoop. That settles that. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna up. So no treasure here, eh? We probably should also look into to see if I'm close to leveling up. Blood is very close, then marksman, and then hand-to-hand and armorer. Yeah, well, we did take a couple of hits, so let's just do that right away. Now that we are taking a break anyway. So, all the way down. Now, Lucien Lachance did say that he had suspicions of a traitor being amongst the ranks of the Dark Brotherhood, which was why we assaulted and slayed the entire Darkblood Sanctuary in Chetenhall. Though that didn't actually yield anything, which might indicate that none of them did. Oh, ooh, mountain lion. Hello, kiddo. Sit your ass down. Be quiet. But there was nothing that indicated that any of them had any involvement with it at all. You're sure? Marie Antoinette was, well, Antoinette Marie was actually her name, was a bit sketchy with the whole don't get yourself killed, you know what I mean, vibe. But apart from that and her grief with Achieva, she didn't seem to have any direct motives. And psychosis don't really appear to be a liable option here. So I'm kind of drawing a blank on who the traitor will be. Though, that said, Lucien Lachance didn't seem to have any qualms with me not finding any indications that any of those were the traitor. So, and besides, he is the only member of the Dark Brotherhood that we now know. So the arrow is definitely pointing towards him. Whether that is true or not, well, we shall see. But I expect him to come flying at me in full force if his secret gets revealed. Or maybe he's a sneaky type that just stabs you in the back and then poisons you to death while you're not looking. I don't know. But, well, I would say that I am prepared for it, as much as you can be. So is this... Yes, this is normal. Well, that didn't take long. About 10 minutes, roughly. Okay, so we just have to enter. We don't even have to clear the place out. Though obviously if something manages to stand in my way, I will take it out. Before I take anything out though, I need some coffee. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I should also check what people on Discord are saying. That's just someone who told a joke. I can appreciate that as a man who often tells bad jokes myself, at least when I'm playing D&D. I can't help myself but making puns. Right, so the green arrow suggests that it is on this very level, which is as I remember it. Okay, let's see what cretins we will bump into here. Bilkingstone? I think not. Oh, I'm back here. Whoop. Bones, eh? Well, that doesn't really say much because it could be the bones of a hapless adventurer, or it could be an attempted summoning. I really should be using my axe for this. So, it seems to be suggesting that it's down there. Wait, I know that one. That's where the grate was coming down so slowly that it didn't do any damage while trying to crush me. Oh, and this time there's some mud crab on it. Ah! Well, that's rich. Bonk. I really should be using the axe. Let's get that for this one. Hi. No? Was that not enough? Alright. Doubt these guys have any treasure to them. But I'd hate missing out on treasure that I can nab if it's right in front of me. So I can't drown. Oh, well that's... I don't think that was here the last time. Dead drop orders number 7. I picked up my reward and received my contract. I must go to the city of Breville and lie in wait near the ancient statue known as the Lucky Old Lady. A wood elf named Ungolim visits the statue every night between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. to make a wish, as is the local custom. When I see Ungolim, I must kill him. I should be warned, however, that Ungolim has been alerted to danger. If he senses an assassin, will probably attack on sight. He has also bribed the guards to look with the other way if there's a fight. Perhaps a stealth approach would be best. Don't tell me what to do! I mean, unless there's an actual bonus for it. Let's see. Breville. I'm just checking to see how far away it is to basically see if I should... Ah! No! Get back here, Wellbat. I need you. For once. So, given that the trip down the mountains took roughly 10 minutes, and this less than 5, so that's 15-20 minutes give or take. We won't make it in time for him to be out because 1 p.m. is literally in 15 minutes, which in game is like less than a minute, I think. I don't exactly know. So the trip there take us past Cropford. There's usually a goblin or two hanging out near there. And then across the river. It will only take about 10 minutes to go there, regardless of how many encounters I may have. Well, it's been a while since I've been to Breville. Perhaps I can store away some things, and perhaps I can even look into... I know that Breville was one of the places where I stored a lot of the sigil stones from the realm of Oblivion. So there's a good chance that I can enchant my greaves. Nope, my greaves are enchanted. My boots and all my gauntlets. See, the thing is, gauntlets count both as weapons but also as a piece of armor. Now, if you enchant a piece of armor, it's a constant effect, which means that you don't ever have to recharge it. If you enchant a weapon, that weapon needs to be recharged, unless it's arrows, of course, but then they just sort of vanish when you fire them, because the enchantment sort of, boom, breaks it. So, I don't think I've ever tried enchanting gauntlets before. Well, I think we shall see to that once we get to Breville. See, if it had been too far away, like, say, in Anvil, I would have just cleared out Nornell and then be on my merry way. But since it's relatively close, I think this is the best option. At least right now. I might change my mind. I have been known to do that. So, south, pretty much the same direction. A little more west. What? Ooh, what? Oh. Hey! Where did you come from? Doesn't matter, you're dead. Well, did a bit for for my armor, so I suppose I should thank you for that, but I'm not going to. You did bite me, and I'm not happy. Whoa, no, no, no. Ow. Ow. Oh, an alien well. Well. Works for me. Here, if I could demonstrate. Thank you. Oh, full up of magic. So this is where the goblin cave is. And I think this is the goblins that... Well, I cleared them out. I didn't exactly finish them off by nabbing their totem. We could also do that. And then end up in Reveal. See, I think Timberscar Hollow, if we take a look at the map again, sorry, this one down here. Essentially, these two were goblin tribes that were going on about each other. So, we cleared out this one. Well, we cleared them both out because I like to do that. But the quest was actually to take the goblin shaman staff from one of the places to the other. Do an old switcheroo. But I never did that because I just killed them, which they suggested was actually the harder choice, but I don't see how I could have possibly snuck in there, stolen the shaman staff which he was holding, and gotten back over to the other one, snuck all the way into the depth. Without being discovered. Even with high sneak, that's a difficult task. So, I believe this is the one where we did not take the shaman staff from. So let's go to the depth and plonk shaman in the head and take his staff. If they have respawned, that is, of course. They might not have. I ran into fire, didn't I? And then I got hit in the back by a mace. Lovely. But no one noticed. Well, that's not gonna do me much. Alright, well, then it's easy to figure out where we are going. If there are some goblins along the way. Let's see. Looks clear thus far. But... Hello? A little bit of treasure for me. No hostiles. Could it be that this is the one where... Oh, goblin. A lot of them. Oh well. You're all welcome to die. Oh, bloody hand. That's what you get from clapping too much. So we really just want the shaman. Of course, if a goblin decides to stand in my way, I certainly don't mind putting him down. So that was the rat farmer. I'm not sure he should be out here. And this should be... Oh, well, that's just a divot. It looks like... for a second it looked like there was a trap there, but... Well, no, that was not the case. At least I don't think it is. I didn't fall through it, so I probably don't think so. Right, down here. There's some blastedly narrow corridors and sounds like a rat. It smells like a rat. It looks like a rat. And dead. Whack. You have lumps and bruises from long practice section with all kinds of maces and axes. You're now a journeyman with blunt weapons. Your sidestep power attack now has a chance to disarm your opponent. Press and hold attack while moving left or right to use it as a power attack. Or I could just, stab them with an axe. So they never noticed me. Well, don't suppose that is so strange after all. Oh, treasure. Oh, it's locked. How cute. Is that's gonna stop me? Not today. So this way was a bust. Well, not so much a bust as it was just a dead end. Well, I suppose there was treasure, so not completely bust. So the shaman and the rest of the gang must be down here. Hello? Oh, we didn't die from that. Well. And you can have another. I don't mind. None of those look shaman-y-esque. Should take a lot of turns there, bro. That's a mistake. Did I hit him? I think I did. Alright, bloody hand. You guys should really learn how to wipe. Otherwise I'll be wiping you. Haha! Wait, is this? I was just a skirmisher. Nope. I have said that I will not take any more steel arrows. And I'm sticking to that. Goblin War Chief. Well, he went down like a goblin noob. Possibly because you were. Now what's in there? Are you trying to keep valuables away from me? Because that is a... Is there even a gate to this? Oh, yes. What? Why? I don't know. Well, dead captive. Well, that doesn't really... That's not really any kind of treasure. It's, alright. I had hoped and thought that it was something more bad. Where'd you come from? Who gave you permission to live while your comrades are dead? I think I'll use this place to level up. So there is no shaman around. It's odd. Have I wasted time completely by doing this? Let's see. Local map. There is no sub-locations. There doesn't appear to be any place where a shaman could reside. So I have been wasting time. Well, that's just great. I suppose we did get a level up in our blunts, which brought us closer to character level completely, but still, I mean, it's not great. Unless the shaman decides to show up late to the ball. But I don't think he does. Oh, that's a bummer. This was not the way to go. There we go. on the right track again. Well, then... Is it then Timberscar Hollow? That's the one where I didn't take the staff from? I mean, it won't make a difference here. I'm just looking to mess things up for the goblins, really. Oh well, okay. I think, well, we'll pass by, so if there are any sentries, we'll take them out. But I think we'll just head to Braville. It's probably the easier choice. Let's see. When was it again? Was it from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m., was it? Hold on a minute. 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Okay, that's a good, long time period. So, less risk of... I'm closer to this. Yep. So I suppose that means there's less risk of missing him. Though, if he is hostile, well, presumably, scoping the place out in daylight could actually work in our favor. The thing is also, if I enchant my gauntlets, they will count as magical weapons, which means that I can punch Will-o'-the-Wisp. Currently, I cannot actually do that. Well, I can, but it doesn't do much. Any goblins? No. Alright. You'll live to see another day, fellas. Well, there was no one here, so... I suppose... never mind. Really? No wolves or rats? Or imps? Or spriggans? Or drakes? Well, we're close enough to the water for drakes to appear, so... And there's Braville right across the water. Kind of nice when things turns out that way, don't you think? I do. Could there be mud crabs down here? By the shore? Well, there could, but there don't seem to be. Hello, my friend. Just as requested. You actually managed to get a hit in. That's a surprise. First in a while. Let's see, what time is it now? 5 p.m. So, he is actually going to be out and about, presumably in a couple of seconds, actually. Well, that means I won't have time to scope it out. But I should be in the clear with the guards. So at least there's that. Okay. Well, we're probably going to need our bow then. And while we're at it, we might as well get a more sneaky approach. So while you can be noticed in Chameleon, as it isn't full, probably won't need that, so Ring of Shadows, definitely. Ring of Skimming, no. This doesn't do anything for archery, so let's go for this one. Well, marksman, sorry. Right. So currently invisible, well, partly. Oh, hello. Not so lucky like your brother on the other side, eh? Or perhaps you're just not skilled enough. Either way, it works in my favor, as they don't provide a challenge, but they do provide enough. Oh, Medric, isn't that... Isn't that cure disease or something useful like that? I don't quite exactly know, but something along those lines. Right. So the downside of using the Ring of the Grey is obviously the detect life.
Greetings, Qa'Rajh.
Yes, and to you, God. Right, so the lucky old lady. Or the old lucky lady. I don't remember. Wonder if Braville's chapel is still haggard. My guess, yeah. Okay, so he is out and about right now.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
I'm just walking here. Oh, so it is him. Okay, well. Don't think anyone has
Look out! Ow!
Your blood turns to ice as a familiar shadow draws near. Huh? What the hecking...
No.
What?
No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you. By Sithis, what have you done? What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why? I am here to end your miserable life. But I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
Your
What are you
first
talking about?
deadlock contract. You carried that out, killed Celadon. After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered. Then, betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand. Jagasta, Shaliz, Uval Uvani, Havelstein Horblood, speakers and silencers all, and Ungolum, the listener himself. The surviving
Look,
members
I
of the
didn't
Black
kill him,
Hand
he
know
came at
this.
me.
They know you are only following orders. They believe I am the traitor.
Let me guess you haven't found?
Somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived. We must find out who is behind this betrayal. We haven't much time. I'm hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop, lie in wait, and confront whomever drops off the false contract. Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then come see me. I'll be in hiding. Fort Farragut is no longer secure. It's under watch by the Black Hand. I'll wait for you at Applewatch, the farm where you killed the old Draconis woman. It should be empty and safe. Now go. And may Sithis help us all.
Well, I'll be. Alright. Silver arrows. Work. Ooh. Well. See, he's using an invisibility spell. Or perhaps a chameleon spell. So, it's not Lucian the chance. Are you friends with one of the gods? That's nice. Okay, but the travel to the city of Anvil. You don't remember what I said about going to Anvil? Yeah. Should wait behind the barrel. Near the barrel behind the statue in the pond and see who comes up to set the fake dead drop. Okay. Anvil is far away, as always. I don't think we've ever been close to Anvil and then gotten, hey, we're gonna question Anvil. It's always like, oh, you're in Lerwin. That's convenient because I have a quest in Anvil. Like, I don't want to go all that way, but I guess I have to. Well, obviously we are going to Anvil at some point. No, get back. So we'll have that, and we'll have that. That's good to be visible again. Right, so to my house it is first. I could, of course, also go into Ungoling's house and rob him blind. Considering the man is dead, he's not really going to, shall we say, complain? Right. Okay. Well, at least we got clarity of why the people seemed like they were very powerful. So silencers is essentially what we are, which is assassin killers who don't really answer to anyone except the speaker from which they are. Do I have 2 rings of war? God damn it! Alright. Nope. Absorb strength. Yeah, 45 strength is not bad. What does this do? Shock shield. I don't really. So what? So if I use that on my boots, that would make me stronger. I could see the idea in that. Okay, let's see if there's something that we should stash away. Wait, are you telling me that the Archmage robes and hood are not enchanted with anything at all? Preposterous. Right. Let's go and look. I'll be over here. All the way down to usable items. Right. No! Son of a biscuit! I need to get out of the... Thank you. There, let me go away from this. I forgot that you cannot use enchanting straight from the inventory of a casket. You have to have it in your inventory. Right, let's see. Enchant, yeah, well, that's the best. So what does that do? That fortifies strength, which means that it is an armor enchantment, which means that it won't need to be, what is it called? Recharged. Yeah, there we go. So that's not bad. Obviously it does the same if I put them on my boots. And I'm not going to put a weapon enchantment on my gauntlets anyway, because it seems like it gets to the armor enchantment automatically. Okay. Yeah, why not put them on the gauntlets? Okay, so a name for these. So we had the super light pants. Let's go for... No! Get back here. I really do not like this way of typing in. It's old-fashioned, archaic, and dumb. Yes, that was correct. No, not super light. No! Get back! One wrong move and you end up typing in something that makes no sense at all. Sheesh. Yes, super strong hands. Is this a ritual? No. Get out of no. Thank you. Create. Oh, and it takes them off of my possession. Good. Wonderful. Okay. Well, oh, I could store the dead drop notes. Those are... Wait. I was about to say, why do I have 2 stashes of the same thing? But they were not, in fact, the same thing, so it's alright. So that actually means that I can carry more. Potentially, that also means that I might not need the feather spell. Alright, let's see. That's useful. That's useful. Those I will sell. That's not really useful. I'm not going to sell it. So off you go. I'm selling that. Keeping that. Keeping that. Keeping that. Can't get rid of that. Keeping that. Keeping those. I'm gonna sell those. Can't do anything with this. So go down. Off you go. That doesn't weigh anything, so it doesn't matter. Off you go. Really? Was that it? Nothing else can be stored or stashed away? That's kind of sad. How about... When the heck have I picked up 20 greater soul gems with the greater souls in them? I don't know. Any empty ones? I think, yeah. 2. Well, we can sell that. Right. That was messy. Right, so... I want to check the map. Because we still have time to go in. Timberscar Hollow is the wrong way, so that's a no-go. I could find a cave along the way to Anvil and clear that out. Get some action. Apart from, you know, sniping goblins and punching and slashing at rats, but... Is it? Yes. I had feared that it had become nighttime, so that I could no longer sell things, but it had not. Okay. Hello.
Good day.
A good
I don't
day.
think that Gil Gondren really wants to run Silverholm on the water.
Whatever.
What can I
Bartering.
interest you in?
Ooh, bow of infliction. Nope. Why am I looking at things to buy? I don't want that. Right, let's see. Can I not? Oh, I cannot sell these because it's not a clothing shop. Come on.
You've made a good bit of good. Thank you. Be seeing you.
Isn't there someone who is like... biscuits. Well, that definitely puts a stick in my gears. I suppose if I were to use the rest of the time going to the Imperial City, we could then meet Christophe Arnaud at the, what's it called? Garden of Dale to sort of start the Thieves Guild, well, preparing to start the Thieves Guild stuff. Let me just check the time. It's gonna be close. Come on. Yeah. Wait, that's a magic shop. It might work. It might. Rings tend to be of magical use. This could work. Unwarian. Okay. Barter.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Ring. Ooh. Fortify. I don't. Ooh. That drain stuff. That's. Ooh. Nope. Right. What can I sell to you? Haha. It worked. Oh, first. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, let's go for that.
That's a good deal.
I agree. After haggling with you, it
That's
is.
a fair deal.
Okay. So that worked out. Right. I think that was pretty much all that I could sell. I can get rid of some Nernroot and Skingrat. I'll be passing through. At least I plan to.
Take care.
So, if I go to the Imperial City, and skip time so that we go to roughly midnight in the Garden of Daeloth. The good thing is we don't even have to enter the Imperial City for this. So we can just pretty much swim straight up the river. Yes, I think that I will rather do. No, because let's just check the map to see what's nearby. A Bloodmane Cave. Anidville. What is that? Venyandawi. That was one of the alien statue ones. I believe that one had relatively lot to do. But so had Anidville. What's this? Fort Black Boot. Right near the... in Cylon we probably... well, I think we can enter it. That's this one. What's this? Nornelhorst and Nailed Twill. That was also one for the Mage's Guild, wasn't it? This one, I don't remember. I think... yeah, if we head into Venyandaweek, that is definitely going for a little overtime from what I usually do, but I suppose it's fine. I have had a couple of shorter episodes, so a single long one in a while without any cuts would actually be a refreshing kind of thing. At least, I don't think anything needed to be cut from this. Seemed to be pretty straight on. Might need to speed a couple of things up, but that's not so bad. What is bad though is that I'm out of coffee. But I suppose that's alright here, 5 minutes to midnight. No, I'm not. You don't know that. Shush. My identity is a secret. Secret. Could be ogres or other nasties near here. It's usually a good time picking those out. Well, unless we see a glowing ball of light. Well, that's just a glowing column of light, which is not the same. Alright, let's see. What? Oh! Ooh, that had almost been bad. Okay, what? I've also seen a spring in here, which is... so what have we got? Come on. Show your face. Really? Nothing? I'm kind of disappointed in that. Unless there is a will-o'-the-wisp that have spotted me, but no, that is not the case. Oh, come back here. Alright, I'm gonna try and let the feather spell run out. See if I can't carry that stuff around now that I know, now that I have upped my strength. Artificially, but I don't plan on taking those boots off anytime soon. At least not while in this part of the game. So am I going the right? No, I need to go more west. The arrow is actually helpful. At least in terms of getting us to where we want to go. So I think I will speed up the from Reveal to Venyandaweek. But I will definitely carry out Venyandaweek because I'm itching to get some killing done. Or some true killing. Not the snipe a Nord from afar and his wolf, or get some guy who's angry in the streets for no reason. I mean, I was just walking. So much for scoping the place out. I mean, it made it easier, yes, because he was right there. But at the same time, it was definitely not the way I had planned it to go. A bit further north. Right. We're making good time. And if I'm speeding it up, yeah. Okay, so the feather spell is almost running out. Maybe if it runs for like 2 or 3 minutes, actually, it's pretty good for how low the magic cost is. And no creatures out in the wilds. That's, I find rather strange, but It is as it is. Yep. I believe that the feather spell gives me 135 extra carry weight on its own. Oh, I was about to say, where is the door? But there it is. There's no sentry. Or is there? I mean, it really doesn't look like there is. Oh, and the feather spell is off. But I can walk. Let's see how bad it is on my inventory. Okay, it's +5, so yeah, I basically can't really pick anything up. Yeah, I don't plan to loot, well, I don't plan to obtain weighty objects. Gold? Well, that's a different story now, isn't it? In Yonder Week. Now, if I could remember how this place... So a lot of tombs from the get-go. That could indicate undead. It doesn't have to, but it could. And I don't remember when I was in here last, but I also was a lot lower in level. Which means that things, encounter-wise, were different. And this isn't a small one, is it? No! No, it is not. It's just the initial chamber that looks tiny. Which is a mirage. The place is huge. Okay, we got undead. I hear skeletons. Well, I can handle that. I think. Alright. Time for pot shots. Yep. Oh, hello. Are you standing guard? Not anymore, you ain't. There's some powerful wraith scooting about, being all gaseous and whatnot. For his sake, or its sake, I hope not. How can you tell the gender of something that is basically just a linen with eyes and an angry sword? Oh, a lich! Another lich, but a lich nonetheless. Do you know that these gates can be shot through? I wasn't lying. I told you exactly the truth. The truth is often something that you don't really want. Ooh, that looked like a knee. Well, then he will become a nether god. Okay, so that one is locked. I'm trying to remember what the deal with this place is. So obviously, the center is not really that interesting, though it wants to be. It wants you to think that it is. So it goes around with the outside, basically corridors. Okay. Oi, Mr. Dead Guy, where'd you go? Not even an orchard. Hoping that I'd come close, would you? Well, you were wrong. Ooh, locked. I mean, yes, it's interesting because there's treasure, but it's not interesting. Nope, dwarven arrows are a no-go. Restore luck 20 points. I mean, if nothing else, I can sell it. So, you think this in the center and see, oh, that looks important, but really, it's not. That looked like it could have been a trap at some point, but the cracked floor indicates that it is no longer active. Also a good way and a good tip for scoping out these places without getting murdered. At this level, the traps are probably more deadly than any of the encounters that you will face. Nothing. That is partly because they deal a set amount of damage. So even though the scaling of the encounters eventually makes it so that, well, skeletons take more than one shot and undeads become more and more powerful. So I think the door on the other side over there is essentially the final chamber. Okay, but let's clear out this place first. If nothing else, for the sake of clearing it out. Wait, what? Oh, a skeleton! How lovely of you to pop on in to my field of view. Now die. That works. Oh, we got breathy fellas. Or do we? Oh, yes we do. Hello. You done? Yeah, you are. Steel arrows? Yep. No treasure. Oh. No treasure. Oh. Don't pull my leg like that. Just give me something like... Yeah, I'll take that. Dude, you're kind of floaty. Gloom Wraith. I hear a zombie. Somewhere. Oh. What? Where did that come from? Did it bounce off the dead guy? I mean, I think I hit. I don't think I missed. So, oh, hello, sir. Whoop. Oi. Whoop. That's not nice. Come here and take a hit. Thank you. Oh, look at that glowing fella. Looking out the window, eh? Keeping watch. Behind you. Never gets old. Oh. So let's see. I got him in the arm, and twice in the chest. And those were the ones that bounced off. No! Get! I do not want your stinking stuff. Not at all. Damage locked 3 point. Get out of here. Ooh. I should switch to my steel arrows now because I have more of those. As is custom. Really? You soaked up all of my arrows and took them to the death with yourself. Well, at least he didn't steal them. Okay. Oh, there was the zombie. Dread, even. Yeah. Now, I seem to remember something about that corridor being trapped with axes coming down to slice at your face. I also seem to remember that somewhere a path leading up and over is the way to go. But I don't remember where that path is. So that's a bit of a conundrum. We got... It could be. Hold on. So this one is this door. That's fine. Where in the... I know it. I know I passed it. I know... No. Ah. So this... Yeah, that will lead out to here, which is it? Oh, well, that's nice of you. Not what I wanted, but it's nice of you anyway. Yeah. Diesel. Hold on, let's check the minimap. Yes. So, oh, it's above me. Here. I can't jump that high. Yet. Maybe. Yeah. I don't think I can actually get entrance to this place. So this is essentially the treasure room where you'd find the... Okay, so... Well, we'll go back. Circle around. And go in here. How's death treating you? Okay. Long corridor and another lich. More like another bitch. You gonna summon something? I'd recommend that you didn't. Cause it'll only mean that you're gonna die. To be fair, steel arrows are not that powerful. Oh, hello, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. So those buttons would essentially release these Vala cages, giving you a Vala stone each. Which is nice, but Vala stones don't respawn. Treasure, however, do. Well, other treasure. Vala stones with their value 1,000, that is if you could get the ultimate price for them, are kind of nice. Especially early on if you're short on cash, says the guy running around with over 100,000 gold pieces to his name. But yeah, if you're early on short on cash, finding a Vala stone is definitely a boon to your ongoing... I don't think there are... a rat! You bloody serious? Rat's down here. Oh, nothing. Ah, son of a biscuit! Whoop. Alright. You, sir. Arrow bumhole. Get out of here. And you killed yourself. What are you swiping at? My arrow? Yeah, good luck with that. Whoop. No more summonings for you. Asshole. And the rat, well, it just killed itself. Annoying buggers, aren't they? Well, I suppose it did do a little for my armor, which in turn means that it will also do something for my armorer skill. As soon as we go into that, nope, that was the wrong analog stick. As soon as we go in here, scroll back, get back there, you. Yes, I could just quick select it, but I don't want to. There. Okay, no broken hammers. Oh, well. Suppose that is what it is. And the door locks behind me. Yeah. Getting another encounter? It sounds like there's a zombie near. Mithril shield. No, thank you. Hello? Alright, where are you freaks opening up at? Hello? Oh, there you are. Pretty stupid to be aggressive when you can't see a thing. So you can go this way and find that the door is locked. But you can also see that there are slits in the ceiling. Bring in our axes. And to further the whole thing, there is nothing of interest down that path. Well, apart from the axes, and if you like getting cut in the face, I would really suggest you go that way, but I'm not. And I have learned from my mistake. So I'm not going that way. Ooh, gold sapphire ring. That sounds expensive. But then again, most rings do. Oh, a non-glowing leech. Dead. See that? Oh, the twang of the bow and the scraping of arrow fletchings are quite familiar to you. As a new master marksman, your arrows now have a chance to paralyze your opponent. So, they have a chance to knock an opponent down, and then paralyze them now. That said, we can still raise our marksman level because its base level has been raised by 2 due to our blessing of Sithis, which means that it can go up to level 102. That's nice. And we're pretty close to a level, which is also nice. So this was where the... well, not right here, but along this path is where the alien statue were. Qa'Rajh's Staff of Stopping. That's not a great name. Ooh, nice. The treasure, however, is quite nice, yes, indeed. So, nether bitch. Nope, just a bitch. Oh, did I say that wrong? I'm sorry. Not. Hello. Worth it. So this is where you drop down. Whoop. And the place is clear. Right. In the next episode, I will meet you in Anvil, where we shall try and take the dead drop orders with their pants down to see who has been pulling pranks and deceiving the Dark Brotherhood, since it wasn't Lucian or Chance. But until next time, take care.